Bienvenue à lundi soir avec Alex et Luke. I'm Luke Vigeant.
And I'm Alex Savai.
And this is episode 36 of our weekly show that's currently documenting our stay in one of the best Grand Resort hotels in North America, the BALSAMS Grand Resort Hotel in Dixville Notch.
It is a chilly one out here today, but it is absolutely spectacularly beautiful. And we have a great show featuring all the highlights from our week here at the BALSAMS.
And before we get into it, don't forget our Valentine's Day contest closes this week.
This Friday. So
Submit a video.
Get your videos in and you could be here Valentine's Day weekend with us.
It's the best. Let's get into it.
We are so excited to share this week's guest footage, selfishly because we got to be a part of these guests' BALSAMS experience.
We went geocaching with guests Mike and Anne from Massachusetts.
And we didn't know what geocaching really was until they came and explained it to us.
Picture this, there are millions of things hidden around you and people finding them without you ever knowing that this is going on under your nose.
This blew my mind, and it's so fun. You go out with a GPS, you plug in some coordinates, you hunt through the snow or climb up a mountain, you do all these things outdoors, and then you find these hidden treasures with all, like a logbook, with all the people who found it before you. And this is happening all around you.
So thank you Mike and Anne for showing us geocaching around the BALSAMS area, and if you're coming to the BALSAMS soon and you want to borrow a video camera of ours, or you want us to follow you around with video cameras like we did with Mike and Anne,
let us know.
Send us an email.
And you can be the guest footage.
The outdoor activity this week is cross-country or Nordic skiing with instructor Jonathan Dodge, who gave us a beginner lesson a few weeks back. Over at the Balsam Nordic Center, they offer classes for all abilities, and they have skis if you don't have your own. Now we feel comfortable to go out anytime we want because Jonathan has such awesome tips.
So I get a little bit of a rock going on. And if I put extra weight onto one ski, it'll allow me to hold my position to then move on to the next and move my weight over there. When you're looking down, everything's moving and it's hard to balance when stuff around you is moving. But if it can just stay still, if you pick something in the distance, a tree, a hilltop, whatever, something that's gonna stay stationary, that's a good reason to keep your head up. It'll improve your balance. It'll also open up your airway. Oh man, we know who got the fast skis today. See, the more we can relax, well, it's like we already get hurt. That's good news. Speaking of getting hurt, I was thinking about going down this hill.
If you've been following our videos, you know what happens next. Big thanks to Jonathan, he's such an awesome instructor.
Every week, the guests here are treated to a guest speaker on Sunday evenings. This Sunday, Susan Zizza presented on a local photographer from the turn of the century, and it was fantastic. It really got me curious about looking at all the photographs that line all the hallways here at the BALSAMS. One photograph in particular really caught my attention. It depicts women climbing Table Rock in full-length dresses. Luke and I climbed Table Rock last week. It was a very different sight. Maybe next week we should try it again, this time wearing our formal wear.
Luke is completely obsessed with billiards, so...
Indoor activity of the week this week is the game of 9-ball in billiards. There are 9 balls on the table, and the goal is to simply sink the 9-ball. Let's go check it out. In 9-ball, balls 1 through 9 are on the table. This is important because you must strike the lowest ball on the table with the cue ball, like this. As I mentioned when we first started, the goal of the game is to sink the 9-ball. And I also mentioned that the cue ball must strike the lowest ball on the table. As I just sank the 1, that means the 2 is next. And lucky me, it's lined up right with the 9. So if I struck the 2 and it hit the 9, and the 9 went in the pocket, I would win the game. Let's see if I can do it. No. So at this point, the 2's lined up with the hole, and it's very unlikely that I'd be able to sink the 9. So I'm simply gonna sink the 2 in the hopes that I can eventually get the 9 again in the future. Let's see if I can win the game. 3-ball in the side pocket, and then white ball to hit the 9 in the corner. And just like that, I've won 9-ball. Also, it took me 4 takes to do this.
At least you're honest.
It's time for clue number 4. If you've been keeping track of all the clues we've been giving out in our Monday evening episodes, you could win a free stay at the Balsams at the end of February, so make sure you write them down. Clue number 4. What year was the Balsams founded? There's a hint. If you like the Balsams on Facebook, the answer's right there for you. Don't tell them I told you.
Unlike most food shows, we sing our top 5 favorite courses of the week. Our favorite appetizer this week was foie gras terrine. And the best soup that we had this week was chilled pineapple soup. The best salad that we consumed this week was the balsam Caesar salad. And our favorite entree of the week is orecchietta pasta acceptance speech. Oh, thank you so much. I'm such a small pasta. I never thought I'd win, but the pumpkin and the bacon really pulled me through. I can't believe I beat steak. Favorite dessert of the week is balsams creme brulee.
At the Balsams there is a tavern. At this tavern they serve chili. We're going to talk about the chili in our food show over this week.
And now, scenes from room 74.
So that's episode 4 from the Balsams. Thanks for watching. We've had a great week and we can't wait to see you next week.
Thanks for all the suggestions of content to produce. We'll work on it this week. If you have any ideas for what we should do at the Balsams or in the surrounding area, let us know in the comments below and we'll do our best to film it.
And click the link for the Valentine's contest right now.
Now.
Do it now.
Okay, I'm going snowboarding.
I think I'm gonna go ice skating.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye.
Alex and Luke. Love the Balsams.